Hi, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. I'm going to tell you about a beer which you may not know about, comes from the center of Japan. And this is a fairly new brewery located on the shores of Lake Biwa, which is the largest lake in Japan. If you look at a map of Japan and direct your eyes to the center part of that map, you will see a rather large lake, and that is Lake Biwa, and apparently named because it resembles the shape of a biwa, or a Japanese lute. The brewery is called Two Rabbits Brewing Company, and they were started by two friends who met when they were studying at Kyoto University, and one from Australia and one from Mongolia, and the wife of one of them, so the three of them run the company, and they chose the name Two Rabbits for the kind of expression in the proverb, which goes something like, "If you chase two rabbits, you will catch neither." Kind of a a sort of sardonic sort of name, and I think I hope they are catching rabbits these days. In any case, when they were at Kyoto University working on MBAs, apparently they decided to explore the idea of a brewery and where should they locate it. And they made a computer model, and putting in all sorts of features such as access to water, transportation hubs, and things like that. And the computer spat out Omi Hachiman, which is located on the shores of Lake Biwa. It's a small tourist town with some small canals and shady tree-lined canal streets and that sort of thing. It's very, very nice. It's about an hour from Kyoto by train. And I have been out to Omi Hachiman, but I never went to Two Rabbits. I haven't yet. I hope to someday. So let's take a look at a beer from them. And here is a beer from Two Rabbits in Omi Hachiman, Shiga Prefecture, Japan. And it's this one. It's called Kiwi IPA. And we have a picture of a kiwi bird on here with a rugby ball. They call it a ball? No, I'm not that familiar. I should know, but I don't. And so we have a kiwi holding a beer, and this is a fairly new one from them. On Rate Beer, this one has only 2 ratings, and the average is 3.75 out of 5. Pretty good. And Untapped, 125 ratings when I checked, and the average was 3.63, a bit lower. 6.5%. I don't have the numbers for IBUs on this, international bitter in units, but I think it might be a little bit high. 600 yen where I bought it, and that's going to be probably about $4.50 or so in US terms. So I wish I knew what hops were in here. They say on the label here that they do have some kiwi hops, and they explain that kiwi is an adjective for things or people from New Zealand, and that they don't include kiwi fruit here because in Japan, of course, kiwi fruit is quite popular these days, and so people might assume that there's kiwi fruit in it. Let's give this one a go, shall we? 6.5%, and nice. The cans are 360 milliliters, which is 10 millis more than the average for, say, a large brewing company like Kirin or Asahi. And it pours out a very kind of hazy, slightly murky amber color with a nice fluffy white head of foam. Okay, it does have those kiwi hops in it for sure. The one you might be familiar with is, say, Motueka. Nelson Sauvin is another one. And Nelson tends to give a kind of grape, sort of white wine grape sort of note to it. I'm not sure if I'm getting that or not. It smells to me like a mix of kiwi and more tropical kind of fruitiness. Maybe mosaic, I don't know. Okay. It says a nice moderate caramel sort of body and or backbone for the maltiness, and yeah, the hops really come in mid palate and really take over. It has the kiwi element. It has the kind of tropical element as well. So it, if you like hazy IPAs, that sort of thing, it might remind you somewhat of that. And I'm also getting what I would consider kind of what they call old school West Coast IPA sort of character out of this as well. Interesting, nice blend of everything. Very refreshing. Yeah, I can recommend this one very highly. If you happen to live in central Japan, you may find this one. If not, go on to their website and you can order from them as well. And of course, if you go to Omihachiman, you can go visit them at their brewery there. They have a tap room called the Rabbit Hutch, and I heard they might be closing temporarily, but I hope they are reopened now. And that's it for today. Please do take care, and let's talk about beer. Leave me a comment and subscribe to the channel. Okay, bye bye.